Hi, Courtney.
Hello.
How's it going this morning?
It could be better. It could be way better.
Our hearts are pounding because we're so confused. Kimmy is in jail and so is Rich. Do you know what they're going to be charged with at the preliminary hearing?
Homicide.
Both of them's going to be charged with homicide. Do you think that they worked in conjunction with each other?
I don't know. I'm not speculating. I'm not going there.
What are you comfortable with talking about? I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak. You can say, or I can continue with questions. I'm trying to be real gentle here because I know you have lost your daughter, and your grandson is missing. What do you think about this? The baby? Could the baby still be alive?
I hope so.
Did you get any sleep last night?
Not really. I wasn't allowed back in my house until almost 2 o'clock last night. From midnight to 2.
Did the police go in and search your house? What were they doing in there?
They were taking pictures. They were checking things. They went through my whole entire house. The forensics team was here. The cadaver dogs were here. The sonar was here last night.
Is Brad with you?
Yes.
Were you able to clear up the confusion on his polygraph test or no?
No. Um, they know that he was here
He
this
was
whole time that she's been missing, so
right. So we're confused because Kimmy and Rich are in jail. And I have to admit, Courtney, at times we've thought that you and Brad have to know somehow. How do you feel about people listening to you point them to the trails behind your home, and then the next morning she's found on the trails behind your home?
we were going off of what Kimmy had asked Brad and our assumptions of her asking that were right.
When did the time frame, if you can remember, when did Kimmy start asking you about the trails?
Before,
Before Rebecca went missing? Like how long
yes,
before?
like the set. I think it was like the Saturday before.
The Saturday before. So that kind of points to like this was planned, like she may have planned this, like a premeditated type of move.
We thought it was just so that her and her friends could go out trail riding.
I understand. Have you suspected Kimmy this whole time?
Every time that we would bring up like an idea or something, she would, nope, 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 that's no good. We're not going to do that. We put a piece of paper on the wall. Well, it's like a whiteboard, and I told her to start writing down ideas and everything, and she's like, "No, I'm not."
At what point did you and Brad, this is after Rebecca went missing, looked at each other and said, I think, I think Kimmy is involved in this. Did you kind of know right away, like as soon as she went missing, or did it take a little bit?
When she told us Saturday that she was in the car and she put her on the bus, that's when we were like, "That doesn't seem right. Something's not right."
Okay. Can
But
you
Kimmy said that she was going
explain?
to tell the police.
Go ahead.
She said that she was going to tell the police about Becca being out of state.
Right. Something like this has happened before, though it's been many, 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 many years. And that incident in Texas was because the woman wanted a baby. Do you feel like Kimmy done it because she wanted the baby? Or do you think that something nefarious happened and she tried to save the baby?
Kimmy was sitting here on her computer on the dark web. She said that she was looking for her sister, but I don't believe it now.
But what about the baby? Do you think that she would really? Because we have one or two situations here, and I hate to talk about it because I know it's your family and I know it's hard to talk about. But the baby is not there, so she either took the baby and done something like the baby's still alive, which we hope, but or she tried to save the baby and was unable to, and then the baby is in a separate place. And if so, why not put the baby with his mom? It seems almost evil.
I don't know. I can't speculate on it. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what any of them were thinking. Because there's one other person that has not been arraigned or booked in yet.
One other person that has not been arraigned or booked in. So we don't know this person's name yet.
No.
You're not talking about Michael Mercer, are you?
No.
Because it was his father who was in jail's PayPal card that was found there by her. What do you think about that?
She said she lost it.
Kimmy said she lost that PayPal card.
Yes. She told us that she lost it. She just didn't know what happened to it. She was going to have to get a new one, she said.
What I have to admit, Rich is a yucky person. I've called him that word. But I said, I don't think he's involved here. I think I was wrong. I mean, I know I was totally wrong here, maybe, because everything is alleged, and everybody's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. What do you think has happened here between Rich and Kimmy? Do you think Rich is going to be charged with tampering with evidence, or will he be charged with homicide as well? Or both?
I don't know. I have a source that said he called last night and there was no emotions about Becca. There was no emotion about the baby. There was no emotion at all.
Did he proclaim his innocence in any way to this person?
No, he told her that he admitted it.
Oh, really? So that's on a recorded jail call?
From what I'm understanding, yes.
Oh, man, they will use that against him in court. What did he? I'm trying to envision in my mind what happened here. It's either that Kimmy allegedly done this, or he allegedly done this. One helped the other, or were they a team? Did they have a close relationship, Kimmy and Rich?
They were having an affair.
They were having an affair?
She kept saying it was me, and it wasn't me.
Was Becca having an affair with anyone? Was the baby Rich's?
I don't know. I know Rich kept saying that Becca was cheating on him, but I don't know if it was before she got pregnant, after she got pregnant, or what. I asked Rich one time if he was sure that he was my grandson's dad, and He's like, fuck you, bitch, and he hung up on me.
Well, he's a gem. Oh man.
You're telling me. And I have so many questions that is never going to be answered, and I know that.
Do you have confidence and beliefs that they will get the truth of exactly what happened that day?
I believe. That's all I
Well,
have now.
you've been telling us this whole time I didn't do anything. I'm not done anything. And you let a searcher come in and look. You opened up your home. You said one thing that she mentioned though that there was new paint. Did you all recently paint the walls?
We've been doing this for over like 2 months now. The remodel has been going on for like 4. I sat in my house last night with 2 officers watching me and my family.
Right.
And they noticed the carpet wasn't changed. They noticed that the couch that everybody said was cut out, they noticed that it was ripped and everything.
Okay.
I have a 120-pound dog. As you guys seen in the video when I told them about Kimmy, he breaks my couches down very quickly. So I have to get new couches probably every 6 months because of him.
And what about the truck? Did the police look again at the truck while they were at your house?
Yes, they did. Did not find anything. They left my truck here. Had they have found something and really thought that it was used in any of this, they would have taken my truck. And my truck is still here.
Right. We know by visual testimony from people who found your daughter. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. That she was laid there peacefully with her eyes closed, obviously in a spot where she would have been seen because that spot had been searched before. And I think they narrowed down the timeline that she was probably moved overnight. If she was at Kimmy's with Kimmy or Rich, would they go so far as to bring her all the way back over behind your house?
I don't know. They weren't telling me any details last night when they were here.
I mean, I
They
guess I'm
just told me that
asking
my
as
daughter was.
people, are they capable of doing that like a slap in the face to you all? Maybe trying to frame or pin it on y'all by placing her behind your home.
This whole. Well, she wasn't behind my home. She was out on the trails away from my home.
Right.
But this whole time they have tried to frame me. This whole time. And I've stand tall. And I told everybody I didn't do anything. Brad didn't do anything. They're trying to frame him also during all this.
Did Kimmy ever come get her wallet?
The police took her bag last night.
And the wallet was in the things that they took?
I don't know. I don't know what was in her bag. We just handed the bag over to the police.
Because we are all trying to, and listen, you don't owe us an explanation, and you don't have to get up here and speak. So we appreciate your time, and especially during this hard time. So I want you to know that that is appreciated and respected. We're just trying to get down to the bottom of what happened here so that we can go find your grandson. Uh, Rebecca, we feel is at peace now, and she's being taken care of, but we have a baby to go find. Do you, in your heart of hearts, feel like your grandson is alive?
I do. I hope he is. But we don't know what he looks like. Nothing.
Right.
We don't have a clue.
If Kimmy took the baby and the baby is still alive, she has another child. She has a child, right? Kimmy does.
A little girl, yeah.
And she lives with her boyfriend, and grandma or mom live in that home. Um, I guess my point is people would notice this newborn baby around, wouldn't they?
Yes.
Is her, I don't know if you know her boyfriend's family, but are they the kind of people that would keep a secret like that?
No, they are not people like that.
Rich lives with
I've
his,
known his family since my first son was born. Her boyfriend's uncle actually was implicated to be my son's dad when he was born until the blood tests come back. And I've known that family ever since.
okay. And Rich lives with his dad. Would his dad
Yes.
notice a newborn baby?
Yes.
And he wouldn't keep a secret like that.
No.
So if your grandson is alive, someone has him. Maybe unknowingly. Maybe they took the baby to put it like we had talked about in a safe haven box. Maybe the police need to make sure and check the local areas to see if a baby has been surrendered there. That's just an idea. Maybe if you have extra time today, you can call. I don't know, and I can find out where the safe havens are near where Rich lives, and let you know that, and or I can call.
I'm
I don't
sure
mind.
the police will be checking, but I would respectfully ask everybody to stay out of this investigation so that we can find my grandson. Because with everybody being in this investigation now, look
Mm-hmm.
what happened. Look
Mm-hmm.
how long it took. Had everybody just left it alone and let the police do their job, we could have had a different outcome, maybe.
I feel like the pressure from the media made her or someone, whoever did this, move Rebecca to a place where we could find her. I feel like if we hadn't put so much pressure, maybe Rebecca would have never been found.
We feel that way too, but now there is an infant that needs to be found, and the police are doing everything they can to find him, and we want to bring him home.
What was that, Brad?
Yeah.
How does he feeling about all this? The accusations, the he had to take the polygraph and all of that. What's going through his mind?
So much. He's just beside with all this because of everything that's happened, the way everything has gone. He's been implicated as a murderer on Facebook, on your guys' shows. This is. He's just. He's been like mumbling, trying to figure out things, and we've been trying to figure out why. What's the reason behind all this? And we can't figure it out. And none of them questions are ever going to be answered because neither Rich nor Kimmy is going to tell us anything. Or the other person.
Let's go back to the other person. You said they have not been booked in, though they will be. Will do you think their charges are going to be homicide, or did they help in some sort of way?
Somebody else is being implicated as in having the baby, that they took the baby from here.
Okay. They took the baby alive from here?
Alive from my house. She was at my house with a baby, and they're saying that baby is Becca's baby.
You talking about Ashley?
I am not going to disclose that.
Hmm. Because I don't know if you've seen the video going around of her getting in a car at your home, and it looks like she has a baby or something in her arms.
She does not have the baby. She did not have a baby when she was here.
Okay. Because it could be, we thought maybe it could be a rolled up jacket or something, but that's kind of what's going around right now. Oh my.
No, all she had was keys in her hand.
Oh my. Is there any jealousy between Ashley and Kimmy? Even though they're not, I mean, if Kimmy's having an affair with Rich and Ashley's his ex, that sort of way.
No, I never got that vibe from them when they were in the same place.
Do you think Paige is involved?
No, Paige is not involved. She was going to take the rap for Kimmy and everybody, because there is one more person that they will be questioning, and I don't know what's going to happen with that, but she was going to take the rap just so all this would stop immediately, and Paige didn't do anything.
Okay.
It wasn't Paige that was in the car. There was three in that car. Kimmy, Rich, and this other person were in that car the day that Becca was picked up.
And you said you saw Rebecca get into the front passenger seat, so this person would have been in the back seat. Do
Yes.
you think? Can we
Or
talk about
I'm
that
assuming would
vehicle?
have been the driver.
Right. Do you the vehicle you said was black with tinted windows, looked like an Impala with no license plate? Where would Rich get a car like that, or Kimmy? Do they know somebody? You think?
They know somebody, and I'm not going to bring that person's name out because I don't know where the detectives are on that yet. I don't want anybody to try to get into the case and be involved and it go sour like it did when they were trying to find my daughter.
We have 225,000 likes. Let's see if we can reach 250. We have 3,900 souls in this room right now. If you are in here, please hit the follow button. That is free to do. Courtney, this whole time, I want you to understand that as a collective, as a media collective, we've just been trying to get down to the information we needed to bring Rebecca home.
Okay, but you guys were pointing fingers at the wrong people. The
That,
wrong people this whole time. I've
well,
stood strong. I've stood
we've
on
accused
my story
everybody.
that I told them.
Yeah, I'm just going
I
to be honest.
understand that, but
I, I'm just going to be honest. We've thought you've been a suspect. Bride's been a suspect. Kimmy, Rich, everybody's been a suspect and discussed because we don't know what's going on. We're just trying to figure. And it's not that we are trying to solve a crime per se. We were just trying to find Rebecca and the clues that we needed to find her. Um, so everybody's been under the microscope just for the sake of bringing Rebecca home because she's been the most important part of this whole story.
yeah, well,
Will
I
you
hope
have?
they
Go ahead.
rot in hell because of what they did to my daughter. Literally, you don't do this. People don't know what it feels like to lose a child if you've never lost one. And I swear, I hope and I pray that Becca gets the justice that she deserves and my grandson is found.
So in a way, you've lost two daughters.
I've lost one because she was murdered and the other one because she did murder her. So not only have my other grandbabies lost their mom and their aunt, or their aunt and their mom, now it's just a huge circle.
Have you guys told Grandma?
My grandma's aware, yes.
Is she okay?
I do believe so. I don't know. I'm sure my sister has contacted my grandmother.
Will you have a funeral for Rebecca?
I do not know what Stephanie has planned.
Do you think you'll be invited?
If I could have my choice, I would definitely get everybody together and go out to where they found her and do something. Put a cross there, do something.
Looking at that scene, I mean, it's apparent that she was moved there recently.
I don't know. I do not know. I
Re
have not seen pictures. I have not seen any of that, and I do not want to.
well, the description was that she looked like she was just put there. I'll just leave it at that. And that she was moved, and that's so important because where was was moved from will tell us, you know, who all is involved. And I remember you saying that Michael Mercer had been running Rich up and down the road in front of your house. Do you think they were scoping out a place, those trails allegedly, at least Rich allegedly, to find a place um, to put his fiance?
Rich knows the trails. We've went trail riding back in there. Like 3 summers ago, we used to go trail riding back there when I needed to escape from taking care of my mother.
We have 4,000 people watching right now. Is there anything that you need them to know?
Just start looking for a newborn. Anybody that has a newborn, if you see one, I don't care, little or not, make sure you call it in, especially if you're skeptical about it. Let's try to bring him home. Bring my grandson home. Baby Park, let's bring him home.
The police last night. Did you watch the press conference they had last night?
I did. I watched it online with the two officers sitting here.
When they asked them in the press conference about this baby, and they wouldn't comment whether they're the baby, if there was a baby. I felt kind of like, shouldn't we have an urgency here to confirm if a baby's missing, right? They didn't. I know there's an investigation, but that part, if they could, you know, confirm that part and say, we need to be looking for a baby, why do you think they didn't want to talk about it?
I don't know. When they come here yesterday, I asked them, where is my grandson? How much more time are you guys gonna fucking waste on not finding my grandson? Find him now. Stop wasting your guys' time and go find him. And they're
Are you
like, we
going to
have
be
to
watching?
do the forensics.
Go ahead.
They were like, we have to do forensics and we have to wait for the search warrant. And they're just wasting time. Find him. Bring him home. It's all we have left. She's not here anymore, but he might be. And that's the hope that we're going to stay with, because we're not going to give up hope until he's home.
I hope they find him and find him safe. And if so, would you take custody of him, or would that go to the adoptive parents?
He would probably go to the adoptive parents.
Have you heard from them at all?
No, I have not heard a soul from anybody. Only threats.
This is tough. But that night, when you saw her get into the black car, you at that point you didn't have any idea who was in the car. Though a couple of days ago you said Kimmy was the one in the car. Is that because they told you Kimmy was the one in the car down at the station? Or did you think that Kimmy was in the car? You just had no idea who was in there.
At first, I didn't know who was in the car, and then Saturday, before all this happened, Kimmy told me she was in the car.
What
And
else
then
did she tell
Brendan
you?
let it out yesterday who else was in the car,
Did she tell you
whose
what
car it was
happened
that was
once
used.
Rebecca got in the car?
She didn't say. She didn't say a word. All she said was she took her to the bus stop and put her on a bus and sent her to Tennessee.
Okay. Got you.
But I have to go. I've got things I have to do.
I understand. Courtney, I want to thank you for your time and getting up here and filling in the blank spaces for us. And if you need me, message me. If you need to get back up on the panel, let me know. Otherwise, we're just here to support you and to try to find that baby, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.